Hey everybody, this is Max Farrell, DexTrader.com. Today is August 16, 2018, and we're about to just hit this ground running here. I'm not even going to have an intro for you today. I'm looking at this as a disqualifier for the down. This is a big no-no. This one looks pretty good. Here we go. Euro USD. I'm going to pull back to this level here, 1383. So we're looking at 1385 on the Euro USD. 1383 right there. 1385 pretty strong. Let me relook at this again. 1381, 1383. We're going to go with that. Oh, we missed it. Dang it. Try to get in too quick to put the... I'm going to do a working order on a 1385, just as at the 30 level here. Place the order and close it up there. Let me see if there's anything else. Very frustrated at the moment that I missed that opportunity there. I hit the record button and something happened and I ended up missing the first 10 seconds, 20 seconds of this trade. So I do apologize. That would have been a pretty good hit for us to be able to come in on that one, and I missed it. That's how fast it happens. Okay, when these things hit, they hit. And if I would have stayed with 1381, because it was 1381 on the chart, and I got to 1383, and I hesitated. You see what happens? I hesitated too long, and I missed that move. You see? Everything's set up, downtrend, boom, 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 boom. First arrow out after this pullback, and what did I do? I hesitated. Also here too, I didn't get into this one because of those reasons, even though that it does look like it's a pretty good trade on that. No up arrow here after pull, and no pullback. Pullback right here. So we still have a chance with the Great Britain Pound USD happening if there was an arrow that comes up in the next 5 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll pause and come back here in just a second. This is my live account, by the way. Pull that over there. All right. So frustrating. Look at that. Look how far that fell down. That's amazing. This would have been just like a super easy win. That would have been my day if I would have been, because I'd been sitting here watching this before I started recording. I hit the record button and boom, and I missed it. Very frustrating. And this is part of the deal. You know, you could miss the trade because you're not paying attention. I was on the phone with the customer earlier on, missed a trade, missed a pretty good one, and it's just the way it is. All right. See you in a few minutes. All right, so we just got into a trade here. I got into it first because we got this downtrend happening. We had the pullback, first arrow. Price that we got in at 27.12, 27.13 is the price at the tip of the arrow. We went up 2 pips, got it for 27.15 on the process. Looking like we're doing okay right now. We're just going to kind of hold on. So we got into our trade on the development of this arrow. Nice down, lower lows. This one started to break it a little bit, but started to follow through with the lower here. So I was comfortable with that process. Came in at the 27.13 area, boom, got onto it. How much did we get it for? We got it for $30.50. And now we're just kind of playing on this little push. We missed the previous one, which I was really, really bummed at because these were 2 trades in consecutive motion that I could have taken here this morning. We're going to sit here for the next 2 minutes and something seconds, and then I'll come back in just a moment. Okay, we could just be sitting really, really super nice here, sitting at 1.2712, kind of playing around that 1.3 area. But again, we don't know what we don't know. But the real process here of we missed this huge move that happened here, back up in here from the solution. We also missed it on the Auto USD, but it didn't ring out as much and as fast. We did kind of play with this at the 27.13, came back to 27.15, which really put us back into that double margin area, which was nice. So we'll sit here and we got about a minute and 30 seconds left. Our profit loss has dropped a little bit only because we're getting towards the end and right around in this mid line. So we don't know what we don't know yet. Sitting at 27.14 now. about a pip off. We were 4 pips ahead here just recently, so we're going to kind of play in between that. I don't like watching them, so I'm going to jump back over to the screen just for until maybe the last minute, right? And I'll talk your ear off here for that nervous energy kind of stuff. Does it matter? Yes, it does, because there's, I've gotten into, there's 2 trades done on the 13th, 1 on the 14th. Remember, this is the incremental crawl series, so I got back from doing where in the beginning part of the month where I was doing 10 contracts on my live account, making decent money. Last month in July, I made $4,244. Actually, a little bit more than that. It was about $6,000, $7,000. And then I pulled a bunch of money off to get it back down to $1,000, so we could do this series here. So we're sitting here in the last 27 seconds, kind of seeing here, could we hit our first loss? I'm excited. If we get our first loss, then that's what it is. It's our first loss, and I'm documenting it. And that's the big thing, to document it. Here in the last 10 seconds, looks like we are going to lose this trade. In the last 7 seconds, 4 seconds, yeah, looks like we lost this one. And this is good. This is really, really good. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. The last 3 seconds. The last 3 seconds. I'm glad I documented that. That was amazing. I was really excited. I really did want to lose our first trade. That is amazing. I got to make sure I was recording. Yes, I was recording. I was actually okay with losing my first trade. That would have made it even more real for me. Oh my God. Oh, I cannot believe that. I was really comfortable with losing our first trade. But guess what? It's not our loss. Oh man, that is hilarious. See, that just made up for me missing out the other trade, Too crazy. All right, let's do some housekeeping. Okay, we're going to do the transactions, hit the view. You can come down. This is a live account. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to right click and hit copy. I'm going to go to my max win sheet. I'm going to go to my crawl trades. I'm going to plop it in right here. That was very exciting. I was really okay with losing that trade. Oh man, that's too funny. All right. Good trade area. I don't think there's not too much more I can write in there. Last 3 second win. I'll put it in there. And there we go. Okay, up to $112 for the week. Not too bad. Loving this. Very consistent value. And that's it for me for the day. That's enough excitement, right? I just want to give you an update too. We have a couple people and one that I keep talking about. I got to move my thing down here so I don't show his whole name, but his name is James, and he's been doing really, really super well in lowering down the amount of trades that he does and get to that position here. Here's him for the week, starting on the 12th, doing very, very well. 92% success, has 14 trades, $309 won. This would be $3,000 for the week if he was doing 10 contracts. And this guy is no better than anybody else that's out there as far as experience-wise. So don't think you got to be like some sort of massive trader like myself to be able to do this. This is a guy who's just right off the street. His name is James, kicking butt, having fun. There's quite a few other people that I'll be showing out throughout this series. But James is pretty powerful in there. All right, so just as a recap, we came in, we got a down trade here. Okay, we have the trend happening, coming down. We had the up, and then we simply got in. Now, if you look at this, it was very super close. We came up those 2 pips. We got in very, very close to that process. So anything could happen at that point. And like I said, I was okay losing that trade. All right, I'm Max Farrow. This is DexTrader.com. We'll see you next time. And as always, trade well.